Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. This is Lifestyle Critic, where we break down movies and TV shows into their core elements, and in this video we are going to be reviewing Antebellum, which is a psychological thriller movie from the producer behind Get Out and Us that focuses on the narrative storyline of a woman who finds herself at a slave plantation farm and explores whether or not she can escape. Now, I thought this movie was absolutely excellent. I mean, the first act of this film is a little bit slow and extremely uncomfortable to watch, but then when the twist happens, the second and third act really do take it up a notch, and it really does embody its thriller aspect. I know that people were expecting it to be a little bit more supernatural and a little bit more sci-fi-esque, but the fact that it was really embodied and entrenched in real life, I just thought that was really, really terrifying and really, really creepy, and I cannot wait to break it down for you in this movie review. So from a storyline point of view, straight from the get-go, the way in which the cinematography is filmed in the opening sequence is absolutely incredible, as you're literally in one shot, as you're seeing the barbaric treatment that these Confederate soldiers are putting these slaves through, and the very harsh treatment that they're giving them, and the fact that they are killing anyone that tries to escape from this plantation farm. So you really understand the situation of all of these different characters through the brilliant cinematography of this opening sequence. You quickly then find out that new slaves are being added into this plantation farm, and then through the new slaves' experience you understand what's actually happening, and the fact that these Confederate soldiers are really stripping away all of the humanity of these different characters. A twist then happens, and then you quickly find out a lot more about these characters, these situations, and more importantly, whether or not they can actually escape. So from a cast and characters point of view, the cast really do a great job in really making you evoke an emotion for all of the different performances. I mean, the Confederate soldiers, you really, really do hate them, and the unfortunate slave plantation people, you really, really do feel a lot of sympathy for them as well, and so their portrayals are really, really great in this movie. So let's break them down one by one. So first up we have Janelle Monae, who honestly absolutely kills it in this movie. The expressions that she has, the physical acrobatics that she needs to do, she just honestly leads this film so well. She carries the movie really, really well, and you're really rooting for this character from start to finish. Next up we have Kiersey Clemons from Eye Candy and from the recently released Zack Snyder's Justice League, and she plays a character called Julia, who is a new slave into this plantation area. And through her experiences, you are really learning a lot more about the situation that these different characters are finding themselves in. Next up we have Lange and Huston, who are playing Confederate soldier leaders in this plantation farm. They really do embody white supremacy and thinking that white people are above everybody else, and they are really, really making you feel like you want to hate these characters in this movie. Next up we have Jena Malone, who's a bit of a female white bully in this movie, and the scenes that she has with the Janelle Monae character are absolutely brilliant. And then finally we have Aramayo, who's playing a seemingly nice Confederate soldier, but then you're not sure whether or not you can trust this character either. So from a casting characters point of view, overall Antebellum is absolutely brilliant. So from a visuals point of view, like I said earlier on, the first opening act sequence is absolutely incredible. The cinematography literally feels like you're in the theatre, as it's just one shot that explores the entire plantation farm and shows what it's like for the white people that are really rich and privileged, and then the horrible and barbaric treatment that the black plantation farm people have to be under is just absolutely excruciating. It's really, really uncomfortable to watch, but at least from a cinematography filming point of view, it was really, really innovative. Like I said, there is a little bit of a twist that happens as well, and the stark differences between the worlds literally is light and day. But I really like the fact that the filmmakers were still showing that there is still an undercurrent of racism no matter where you go. And then we also have the stealth sequences in the final act, which were just so nail-biting and so edge of your seat viewing. So from a visuals point of view, Antebellum is actually pretty awesome. So from a comparison point of view, the obvious comparisons with Antebellum is going to be to compare it to Get Out and Us. Now I do think Get Out and Us are a lot stronger than Antebellum. I would say it's on the same level as maybe Black Box, which are both truly, really gripping and had a brilliant twist happening as well. In terms of the treatment of black people, I'd also compare it to the recently released HBO series Lovecraft Country, which was also excruciatingly uncomfortable to watch. And so from a comparison point of view, whilst it's not as good as Get Out and Us are, I do think Antebellum is really, really strong as well. So overall, I think Antebellum is definitely worth a watch. I think it's a lot better than the critics have been saying it is. I mean, I do agree with the fact that they could have done a lot more with the premise, but that being said, it's still terrifying and unnerving. And the fact that it is based on reality, I just think is really, really scary. And so for all of those reasons, I'm going to give Antebellum a solid 6 out of 10. I'd love to hear what you think, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.